Hey there, today I've got a story for you about a wise rabbi and his favorite student. It's packed with some life-changing lessons, so let's dive right in. One crisp morning, the rabbi and his student were sitting under a grand old tree. The student, eager to soak up more wisdom, asked, "Rabbi, how do great men prepare for life's battles?" The rabbi smiled gently and said, "Great men don't train during battle. Instead, they rehearse." The student looked puzzled, so the rabbi continued, "Imagine a soldier who only starts training the moment the war begins. He'd be lost, wouldn't he? Greatness is forged in the quiet moments, the consistent practice when no one is watching. It's the preparation that happens long before the battle begins that determines the outcome." The student nodded slowly, understanding the depth of the lesson. He realized that excellence isn't about the big moments, but the countless small ones leading up to them. Then the rabbi's eyes twinkled with wisdom as he said, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." The student furrowed his brow, thinking deeply. "Rabbi, why must one fear to be wise?" The rabbi chuckled softly and replied, "Fear, in this context, isn't about being scared. It's about reverence and respect. When you hold something in the highest regard, you approach it with caution, care, and a desire to understand. Wisdom begins when you acknowledge there's something greater than yourself that deserves your utmost respect." The student felt a wave of clarity wash over him. He understood that wisdom wasn't just about knowledge, but about humility and reverence too. Finally, the rabbi leaned closer and said, "If you won't pay to learn, you will play to learn." The student tilted his head, curious about this new lesson. "Think of it this way," the rabbi elaborated. "When you invest time, effort, or resources into learning, you're taking a proactive step towards growth. But if you avoid that investment, life has a way of teaching you the same lessons through tougher experiences. These can be costly, both in time and spirit." The student sat in silence, absorbing the rabbi's words. He realized that the path to wisdom and greatness required both reverence and a willingness to invest in oneself. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape, the rabbi placed a hand on the student's shoulder and said, "Remember these lessons, my dear student. Prepare in peace, respect wisdom, and invest in your growth. These will guide you through life's many battles." The student looked at his rabbi with newfound admiration and gratitude, ready to embrace the journey ahead with these powerful lessons. And that's the story, folks. Remember, greatness is built in the quiet moments. Wisdom starts with humility, and investing in yourself is the best way to learn. Thanks for listening, and take these lessons to heart. Until next time, stay inspired.